Hi, this is Rausan Pereira of Rajya Sabha Television here to talk about a few major financial decisions that were taken by the government in the midst of COVID-19. Let's first talk about the Pradhan Mantri Garib Kalyan Yojana, the package of 1.7 lakh crore rupees. Many of you are wondering where is this amount going to come from? Well, it is not budgeted for, so it's going to be additional expenditure. But if you look at the expenditures for 2020-2021, it's about 30,400 lakh crore rupees. So about 1.7 lakh crore rupees is about 16 days of additional expenditure for the government. So this is something that can be easily managed. Let's talk about two other major decisions that were taken, of course, by the RBI, that of EMI moratorium. Many of you are wondering what it means. Well, it doesn't necessarily mean that you don't have to pay your EMIs for the next 3 months. The decision will have to be taken by respective banks now, and the boards will have to take the decision in the due course of time. But a direction has been given by the RBI. It doesn't mean that 3 EMIs will be waived off completely, but what's going to happen is that you will not have to pay EMIs for 3 months, for the preceding 3 months, and that will be added to the total tenure. So you'll have to pay those after your tenure ends. Those 3 EMIs will have to be paid then. So basically, it's an extension of the period of the loan where you get a brief kind of a breather for these 3 months. Apart from that, and before I go to the next issue, let me tell you about what are the loans that are covered here. Of course, auto loans, personal loans, house loans, or any kind of tenured loans. Credit cards do not come under this. And the third major decision was that of cutting the repo rate by 75 basis points. So the repo rate now is at 4.4%. What is the repo rate? The repo rate is the rate at which the RBI or the central bank lends to the banking institutions. So that's at about 4.4%. That is the lowest it has ever been. The last time that it was close to this figure of about 4.7% was way back in 2009 during the global financial crisis. So these are some of the major measures that the government has taken. Apart from this, there is also 100 basis points cut for the CRR. What is the CRR? The CRR basically, or the cash reserve ratio, is the percentage of deposits in banks that they will have to keep in vaults or in the RBI. It was at 4%, now it is brought down to 3%. What this does is that it increases liquidity and thus also helps in the flow of credit. So this is how the government plans to, cushion the impact of COVID-19. In the meantime, let me remind you to stay at home and stay safe. The lockdown is in effect. Please abide by the rules and let's all work together and make this happen. That's it for me. See you again next time.